na daw po ang Bataan kaysa dito. Ayan o. Must be an old mansion which they bought. Wow, nice. Diba? Okay. But it's not grass. It's parang ano na lang. Thank you. Galing.
Pork adobo. May fish. Pwede ko sabihin dalawang...
Galing. Bolare.
Brahmer.
Si Romeo and Juliet. Ganda siya. Oo. That's the original Gumamela. Single. Naghangin. Namit din ang amuna ng huno.
Oo.
Nga design. Ka-intricate.
Hindi na namin. Makapusin na.
Oo eh.
Ano ka?
Oo, kaya against the light. Gusto ko, Juan. Akusar. Ina. Sige, sige. Las Casas de Acusar. Nice, no? Nice. How nice. Siya. Las Casas de Acusar in Metro Manila is located in Quezon City. But of course, the one in Bataan was ahead of this one. So, they have actually reconstructed. These are old houses which they put together. And even that chapel. Look at those old houses. They were preserved and then put together here in this particular area. So there's a restaurant there where we ate lunch this noontime. Ang ganda! Very nice. So they said that during Christmas, from December 1 until the end of December, they will be putting some bazaar here in this particular area. So they'll be selling Christmas goodies and some Christmas items, of course. There you go. So beautiful. These are old houses that were preserved. Yes, look at them. Ang gaganda po, ang gaganda. Napakaganda ng mga bahay na iyan. Yes, maganda yung area dito, medyo malawak. Kasi yung sa Bataan yata ay hindi talaga mapupuntahan. Whereas kung ilagay nila dito sa Manila, talagang mas marami ang makakapunta. So, nakalagay po dito, Casa Arroyave. Ito po. Ito po ay Casa Arroyave. According to Philippine Ancestral Houses, this house, which was originally located in Calle Nueva, was owned by El de Arroyave. The facade and cross-section of the house, which showcases Victorian features and mirador, follows the then required foundations. Yan. So, 1810 to 1930, ang source niya, Jalcita Tinio sa GCF Books. Ito po yon. May nakalagay naman po eh. Ayan. So, ayan po ang Ancestral Houses, Casa Arroyave. So, punta natin sa kabila kung ano pa yung mga pangalan ng mga casa-casa na yan. Basta dito po ito sa Las Casas de Filipinas de Acosar. Ito po ay Casa Buah or Buax. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But it's actually that one. Look. May reflection lang eh. Kaya it's sometimes called the Teotico House. The original Casa Buac still stands in A. Bautista Street, formerly called Barbosa Street, Quiapo, Manila. Dun pala, proposed by Don Mariano Teotico in 1895. Teotico House was designed in the Neo-Renaissance style that features bulaklak sa trellis, flowers in the trellis on its facade, a trend during the Spanish period. It was once served as the abode of poet and journalist Jose Teotico and was later on passed down from one generation to another and from one side of the family to another, including the Crespo and Boateradellas families. As the ownership changed, so did its function, including becoming a dormitory for students and artists. After World War II and the Battle of Manila, the house was converted into the office of the publication, the Star Reporter, among other printing presses. Naging printing press pala. Ayan, oh. Okay. Ito naman. Ayan siya, oh. Yung house na yan, ito siya. Nakalagay dito. This is known as Casa Garchitorena. Casa Garchitorena, owned by Senor Don Mariano Garchitorena and was built in 1833. This house originally nestled in Calle Iris, which was later called Azcárraga, and now Claro M. Recto Avenue. Originally, nandun pala yan. Casa Garchitorena. Ito yung Casa Garchitorena. Medyo marami-rami din yung collection nila dito. Hindi naman siya ano lang talaga. Oo. Pero syempre, mas marami yata doon sa Casa de Acosar talaga sa Bataan. Pero syempre, medyo mahirapan tayong pumunta doon. Kaya dito na lang. Why not? Maganda, no? Eto, let's try to check kung anong klaseng casa po ito. Ito. Ang nakalagay po dyan is Casa Monroy. Yeah, built on May 5, 1892, Casa Monroy was originally located along Calle Arlegue, Quiapo, Manila. Yan, tama talaga sa Quiapo, Manila. Marami po talagang mga old Spanish houses. It was actually owned by Don Roque Monroy. This vacation house was designed with neo-Renaissance features and a pediment jutting out from the main block of the house. The Las Casas team of artisans and craftsmen added Filipiniana ornaments for additional aesthetics. Ayan pala, Filipiniana ornaments for additional aesthetics. Ayan. That is Casa Monroy. Ito, tingnan natin kung anong casa naman po ito. Dito sa kabila. Casa Monroy. Ito, tingnan nyo muna sa malayo, guys. Kasi ang ganda niya, no? Parang fruit basket siya. Pero it's a lady with a jug of water. Ayan, sa taas. Titingnan natin kung anong pangalan ng casa na ito. Ito po yon. So, it's actually known as Casa Castillo. Originally located in Rosales, Pangasinan, the house, which Casa Castillo takes inspiration from, features sinuous ladies of the Edwardian period that came and influenced the country between 1910 and 1920. The ancestral house was owned by the rice haciendero Don Pepe Castillo, father of the late pianist Bianca Castillo Dinglasan. Later on, when the house was sold to Dr. Juan Acosta and his wife Socorro, they opted to demolish it and carefully rebuilt, looking exactly the same in Bukidnon. Yan. Ang source po nito, ng lahat na nakalagay po dito, is actually Jalcita, FN, Antinio, MI, 1980, Philippine Ancestral Houses, 1810 to 1930, GCF books. Yan po. Ayan po ang ating source. Nakalagay naman po dyan sa mga dinikit po nila dito sa bawat bahay na to. Ito, yung nakalagay po dito is Casa Palanca. Casa Palanca po ito, guys. So, owned by Don Carlos Palanca. The original house was built in Calle Rosario, Binondo on September 14, 1891. At Las Casas Filipinas de Acuzar, Quezon City, the design was mirrored so that it could fit within the allocated space. At talagang mirrored pala siya. Ayan, oh. So that it will fit the allocated space. Ito naman, oo, titingnan ko po, no? Titingnan ko kung ano yung klaseng church po ito. Basta ang alam ko yung nasa taas ay si San Miguel de Arcangel. St. Joseph Chapel po pala. Las Casas Filipinas de Acuzar, Quezon City's very own chapel, was inspired by the 19th century Roman Catholic Pinaglabanan Church, now known as the St. John the Baptist Parish or Parish Church in San Juan. Ayan. Grabe yung woodwork. Grabe po yung woodwork niya, guys. Tingnan nyo. Ito si San Lucas, San Mateo. These are, of course, the evangelists, San Marco and San Juan. Ayan. So, dito po sa facade, talagang yung nakalagay is San Lucas, San Mateo. The other side, San Juan at si San Marco. So, apat po sila. Ito naman si Mama Mary at si Papa Jesus, the worker, and Jesus here. At kung papasok po tayo, ayan, may mga pews. So, panigurado, pinagmimisahan na po nila kasi may altar na po. Pero wala lang siyang Blessed Sacrament. Yes, kasi malalaman niyo po na may Blessed Sacrament kung may naka-ilaw, no, sa tabernacle. May tabernacle lamp. Pero so far, alam ko naman po na may mga simbahan talagang ganito, parang oratory lang siya, na walang Blessed Sacrament kasi hindi naman po siya parokya. Ganyan. Pero pwede siyang pagmisahan. Okay. So, ito naman po, of course, si Mama Mary. Parang miraculous medal. Opo, yan. And then here, oo, medyo unfinished pa siya, pero matatapos na rin po yata. So, maybe the walls are just being treated as of now. So, ang tawag naman po dito is Casa Quilayco. The impressive characteristics of this Iloilo house became an inspiration for the Las Casas Filipinas de Acuzar, Quezon City ballroom. Dito pala yung ballroom nila. Ayun, tama. But it's not finished yet. Matatapos pa kaya. Tingnan nyo po, meron pang mga materials. Pero ito yung kanilang inspiration for the ballroom, yung Casa Quilayco. Okay, here we go. Ito po. Ayan. Marami lang talaga. Pero kung bibilangin mo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, mga 9 structures lang po yata. If I'm not mistaken. Ito naman po yung Casa Alberto, owned by Doña Isabel Alberto. The original house was built on December 14, 1897 in Calle Nozaleda, Intramuros, Manila. So according to the Philippine Ancestral Houses, this house is a facsimile of a neo-Renaissance residence featuring incised carvings on its second-story panels. Hindi naman tayo makakaakyat yata sa taas unless nag-ano kayo, guest kayo talaga ng hotel. Kasi I'm sure kung meron pong mga events, pwede naman po kayo dito magstay, no? So, depende po. Kasi yan, that's the ballroom, yung Casa Kilayko. Casa Alberto is another house. Casa Arroyave. Ayun, at all the other houses na nakita nyo po kanina. Okay. So, yung nasa front, yun po yung restaurant. Yung resto na ano natin kanina. Ayan po. Ang ganda, oh. Oh, mga fountains dati, mga malalaking mansyon, mga bahay na bato dati, yung mga panahong iyon, talagang may fountain sila. Kaya ito yun. Maganda naman talaga, di ba? Pag mayroong mga fountains, may water element, may water element. Ang ganda, no? Water element. Ganda, oh. Pati yung arc. Ayan, dyan yung dinadaanan. Okay, parang patio. Ayan, paakyat kanina. May mga pictorials na kami doon. At dito, ang ganda kasi parang lapad talaga ng area. And syempre, may mga figurines. Ang gaganda ng mga figurines. Ayan, oh, may mga talagang for pictorials, eh. If you notice, ito po ang area na to, grass talaga siya, pero yung area doon, ginawa na lang nila parang artificial na grass carpet, parang ganyan po. Ang ganda, oh. Diba? Yun, sa taas, ang ganda niya, no? Okay. Naku, ang ganda, guys. Kung unexpected din lang naman to, hindi ko alam na makapunta kami dito sa Las Casas Filipinas de Acuzar. Casa Wico opened its doors to the public on February 14, 2018. Pang Valentine's Day po talaga. Ayan ang Casa Wico. Ang ganda naman ng fountain na nando doon. Okay. Talaga kasi si Mr. Huico made his name in the travel industry. Home for the late businessman Felipe Sangil Huico of Porac, Pampanga. His wife, Maria Lily. So, yung painting pala na nando doon was his wife, Maria Lily. Okay, or Ella Huico of Mauban, Quezon. Ayan, tingnan po natin ulit. Ayan siya, oh. Hi po. Ayan, good afternoon. Oo, kunin ko po ulit si Ma'am Ella. Ayan, that's the painting, a Barcelona painting of Ella po. Ganda. This 1,500 square meter property nestled at the highest point of Roosevelt in San Francisco del Monte was built starting in 1963. Although the construction was said to be completed in 1972, the house was inaugurated during Felipe and Lily's 25th wedding anniversary on Valentine's Day, February 14, 1967. Ganda, oh. Okay, so salamat sa opportunity na naibigay sa atin na pwede po tayong mag-vlog dito sa Las Casas de Acuzar sa Quezon City lang. Thank you so much for watching. This is Simply Jane saying, God bless you. See you on the next vlog. Next vlog na po.